All right, man. Before we start, quick little tour of the team. Shit, if everything doesn't take so goddamn long. Oh shit, this nigga ready already. Third round draft pick Joseph Day. He's all right. We try to rope him in. 5'9", good catching traffic. Great change of direction. We just gotta get him up, get him some touches. We traded Daxon Hill, Trey Hendrickson, and T. Higgins for Devontae Adams, basically. And it was a third round draft pick last year for a second and third. Well, I got the second and third from the Raiders the following year. So second and third next year, Devontae Adams for T. Higgins, Daxon Hill, and Trey Hendrickson, and a third of that last year's draft. And then drafted this kid second round, who's nice. Signed Amir Speed. We got all the speed upgrades and shit. So he's 97 speed. This kid's, oh my god, it's also 6'3", 99 speed because of the speed boost. We're just young. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Gotta develop. The fuck? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A first carry for Najee Harris. And they get him down about the takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. The Steelers had 0-1 of the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete there to Johnson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. But some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. And Lance now to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 40-zip lead. Well, when they began the opening run, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave them a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. Again, against the pass, they're hoping to trim in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Now inside the 25. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown. Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
On first down, Lance. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. Here's Lance. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Lance looking to throw it. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Now Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we've got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
2 good drives on the first 2 possessions. Remember, the first one under the field goal. We all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here. And they wound up punching this one into the end zone.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Back to Mixon on first down. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here we go. This is 2nd and 8. Here we go. Burrow on play action. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Lance now on 1st down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And giving 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Lance to throw it. A short one there to Fryermuth. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And they run with Harris off the option. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough one for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's complete to Adams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Chase, the motion man right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Here we go.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
fourth down. The punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23. 43 yards on the punt. Return of 4. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Lance now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And Mixon going to have a Bengals 1st down as he gets this up past the 40.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
12.
Now Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Day. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Well, the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Burrow. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
McPherson's kick is good, and that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And they'll begin by running the option. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. On the give, this is Harris. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 38. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll toss to Harris. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Now Lance on the option right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
104 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
They'll try and run with Harris. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Mixon will try the right side. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. 11 mighty.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Throw out wide is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
11, Thomas.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. A short one there to Freiermuth. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's go. Get that 1st down, fellas.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 133 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a give, running left is Harris. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's get racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Trey Lance, there it is, the grab. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2. And that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
11 MT.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Boswell for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here we go. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
A final shot now for Burrow. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Pittsburgh, they make amends for their Week 1 loss.
Oh, bro, they ain't gonna let me replay that. Why this nigga stop?
Again next week. Meanwhile,
and then
for the
when I got my
Bengals,
3,
they will fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
I can't replay none of this shit I'm trying to see. Okay.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis.
Yeah, man, we gotta stop the run. We need abilities. That game was definitely a showcase of how bad the defense is. I missed some throws, but Oh my goodness, we need some work. Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna do power rusher. Oh yeah, I definitely didn't. You had your breakout. I need to get 3 sacks. Like nigga, that was fucking impossible. So a nigga who runs the ball pretty well. Oh, let's go. He's unlocked. Let me see. Slot apprentice. The fuck? I'm cool. Short out. Wait, what is this trucking and shit on? Should I give him bulldozer? So that shit don't even matter. Trucking. Let's see, spin move. Oh, trucking 66. Yeah, that's probably ass. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go check that out in a second. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, too far. Rack them up. Let me just do double me on them. Yeah. Spin cycle is cheeks. Still, well, low key jukebox, even though his juke ain't good. Fuck, I ain't got no good catching ones though. What I get at vertical? 85 vert. I get deep out. 85 vert, let's go. And grab and go. Okay. Actually might be the grab and go on him. Jukebox is probably terrible on this nigga, but fucking an armbar. Let's go tank. Sure. I don't know. This is kind of ass to have on the tight end. Actually, tank and reach for it. Fuck jukebox. Because he already king juke. This jukebox on him is probably terrible. They got, 67 juke. I ain't juking nobody with that. I'm sorry. Or not. Let's do armbar. Fuck it. Even though stiff arm's terrible. I'd rather do that. Yes, sir. Wait, what is this stiff arm? Nah, bro. I shouldn't. I have no clue. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. Too many miscues, bro. I gotta get my fucking throwing down. He ain't get it. It's hard to be upset with the progress. I had to get 3 fucking sacks to continue that shit. I barely got it the first time. I think I got 2 sacks, but like literally barely got it. Barely. Tough L. We already got the scouting up in there, huh? I don't need to scout. Alright, now I don't even. Oh yeah, I got nice capital, but that's a long ways away, baby. Where my weed at, baby? Whoops. Play the Chiefs. Then we play the Raiders. I think we play the whole AFC way. Probably play the Chargers too, yup. Chargers just won the bowl. Giants, I don't know if they're valid. I don't know anyone who's valid in here. Patriots, I think are decent. I think the Cowboys are good. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to figure out. I mean, it's a lot of teams that can definitely run the ball too. I'm peeping. That's actually the Giants. They just got a rookie. Commanders got Saquon. Obviously the Browns got fucking Nick Chubb, strong ass. Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to stop the run, bro. Tony Pollard, I think. Maybe, I don't know. But they got Lamar. I don't know. Nick Chubb. And then fucking, I think Swift. Let's just go. Let's go look at niggas running backs. Because if we can't stop Najee, imagine what this nigga Saquon gonna do. Oh my goodness. Najee strong as hell. We was meeting him in the backfield. Actually, I want to switch what's the name's thing after that. I'm taking off strip specialist because you wasn't stripping shit. You wasn't stripping a goddamn thing. Bro, because you have this and you be getting your ass trucked. Like, I'm not understanding. You got your ass absolutely dick down when you met him in the backfield. Like, come on, bro. What, cut sticking? What up? I'm only one off, but I rather have lurker though. I need pass coverage for that, right? Yeah, I know it. I should put flats on, but this is interesting. What should I do? I thought about using Stonewall. That's not like all the time, you know. I don't know if Stonewall's even that good. I thought about using under pressure too, blitzing them a little more, but I also never use inside stuff. Oh, give me a minute. I'm gonna spark this one. I don't know what to put on. I think the play low key is not inside stuff, but no outsiders on it. Cause like when niggas run outside, I be wanting them to like fucking get jiggy. See, now I feel like that's ass. I don't want to do that. Fuck. I don't know what to use on this nigga, man. Let's just do flat zone. We'll do that until I get lurker, cause I want lurker. But I should trade that nigga for some. Nah, I shouldn't. Nah, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Secondary. It's a little weak. It's a little weak. Damn, these niggas lost how much around? Minus 15 is a lot, low key. Like we on a fucking 12-game losing streak or some shit. Cause I talk shit before the game. Hey, y'all niggas fucking was eating dick, standing still, and niggas throwing at you, baby. Freak nasty. Freak nasty. Yeah, division. Division. When do I play? Wait, when do I play the Ravens and shit though? Cause them is the real tough teams. I already know. I think the Ravens won the division last year. If I'm not, I might be tweaking. I don't play the Ravens for a while. Week 13, then week 17, I played Browns late. I played Browns soon too, or no? Like week 6. Chiefs, Raiders. Yeah. We gotta come hard on that defensively, brothers. I gotta blitz more, man. I gotta figure out some blitzes and shit, cause this pass rush ain't enough. It's not the Bears team. Nah, man. It's But bro, that one, bro, on my own territory when I went for it on 4th, that was the right read. The nigga just stopped on his route for no reason. Like, I wish I can play that back. Like, I'm about to definitely play that back. I'm still streaming, I think, too. I am. DG.